ठीक. Chapter is states of matter. Topic is Boyle's law. At constant temperature, volume is inversely proportional to pressure. V is inversely proportional to P. So we can say V is proportional to 1 upon P. Remove this inversely proportional sign, we get V is equal to K upon P, where K is a constant, where this K is a constant. PV is equal to K. If pressure changes from P1 to P2 and volume changes from V1 to V2, then we can say P1 V1 is equal to K. If pressure changes from P1 to P2 and volume changes V1 to V2, then we can say from equation 1 P1 V1 is equal to K and P2 V2 is equal to K. From equation 2 and 3 P1 V1 is equal to P2 V2. This is Boyle's law. After this I am telling you Charles' law. What is Charles' law? At constant pressure, volume of a fixed amount of dry gas is directly proportional to temperature. This is directly proportional sign. Remove it, we get constant K. V is equal to K into T, where K is a constant. If volume changes from V1 to V2 and temperature changes from T1 to T2, then we can say V is equal to V1 is equal to K T1, or we can also say V upon T is equal to K. This is equation 1. So from equation 1 we can say V1 upon T1 is equal to K and V2 upon T2 is equal to K. This is equation 2. This is equation 3. From equation 2 and 3. From equation 2 and 3 we get V1 upon T1 is equal to V2 upon T2. This is Charles' law. Avogadro law. At constant temperature and pressure, volume is directly proportional to number of molecules. So we can say, according to Avogadro law, equal volumes of gases should contain equal number of molecules. This is Avogadro law. Gas equation. An equation which is obtained by the combination of Boyle's law, Charles' law, Avogadro law. It's called gas equation. Once again, gas equation. An equation which is obtained by the combination of Boyle's law, Charles' law and Avogadro law. It's called gas equation. According to Boyle's law, V is proportional to 1 upon P. Equation 1. According to Charles' law, V is proportional to 1 upon T. Equation 2. According to Avogadro law, V is proportional to N. Combining equation 1, 2, 3, we get V is proportional to Nt upon P. Remove this directly proportional sign, we get constant R, where R is called gas constant. After this, we get PV is equal to nRT. This is called ideal gas equation for N moles. For 1 mole, N is equal to 1, we get PV is equal to RT. So this is the gas equation. Graham's law. At constant temperature and pressure, rate of diffusion is inversely proportional to square root of density. So R is proportional to 1 upon root D, or R is equal to K upon root D, where K is a constant. After this, if rate of diffusion of two gases are R1 and R2 and density is D1 and D2, then we can say R1 is equal to K upon root D1, equation 1, R2 is equal to K upon root D2, equation 2, dividing equation 1 and 2. R1 upon R2 is equal to K upon root D1 upon K upon root D2. Solve it, we get R1 upon R2 is equal to under root में D2 upon D1, multiplying both D2 upon D1 by 2. We know that vapor density into 2 is equal to molecular mass, so we can say D1 into 2 is equal to M1, D2 into 2 is equal to M2. D2 into 2 is equal to, we can write M2, and D1 into 2 is we can write M1. So we can say R1 upon R2 is equal to under root में D2 into 2 is equal to m2, d1 into 2 is equal to m1. Finally we can say r1 upon r2 is equal to under root d2 upon d1 is equal to under root m2 upon m1. So this is the first formula. After this I am telling, after this look here, r1 upon r2 is equal to under root d2 upon d1 is equal to under root m2 upon m1. Now I am telling you rate is equal to velocity upon time. So we can say r1 is equal to, if rate of diffusion are r1 and r2 and velocity is v1 and v2 and time is t1 and t2, then we can say r1 is equal to v1 upon t1 and r2 is equal to v2 upon t2. Putting these values in this equation, we get in the place of r1 we can write v1 upon t1, in the place of r2 we can write v2 upon t2 is equal to under root d2 upon d1 is equal to under root m2 upon m1. Now finally we get v1 upon t1 into t2 upon v2 is equal to under root d2 upon d1 is equal to under root m2 upon m1. So this is the important formula to solve numerical. Dalton's law of partial pressure. What is Dalton's law of partial pressure? If two or more non-reactive gases enclose in a vessel, then their total pressure is equal to sum of their partial pressure. Let A, B, C, D are four non-reacting gases enclosed in a vessel. Then partial pressure of gas A, PA, partial pressure of gas B, PB, partial pressure of gas C, PC, partial pressure of gas D, PD. Once again, Dalton's law of partial pressure. If two or more non-reacting gases enclosed in a vessel, then their total pressure P total, then their total pressure is equal to sum of their partial pressure. The small amount of pressure is called partial pressure. So this is the Dalton's law of partial pressure. Next topic is surface tension. Surface tension normally denoted by T, but here in this standard we can use gamma to denote surface tension. Gamma is equal to force upon length. So we can say surface tension gamma is equal to force upon length. Definition of surface tension is force acting per unit length is called surface tension. Once again, force acting per unit length is called surface tension. After this, drops are spherical in shape. ड्रॉप्स ड्रॉप शेप में स्फेरिकल होती हैं ड्यू टू सरफेस टेंशन. नाउ यूनिट ऑफ सरफेस टेंशन, यूनिट ऑफ फोर्स इज न्यूटन, यूनिट ऑफ लेंथ इज मीटर. सो यूनिट ऑफ सरफेस टेंशन इज न्यूटन पर मीटर.